You've reached the final video in our overview of short-term immigrant foster care. If you're still watching, it probably means you're thinking seriously about becoming a foster caregiver, and this is so exciting. In this video, we'll cover the practical steps you'll take to begin welcoming foster children and teens into your home. The next step is to attend an informational meeting at your local Bethany branch. If you go to bethany.org/short-term-foster, you'll see a link to a contact form that goes directly to the Bethany branch location closest to you. Someone from that branch will be in touch with you shortly to help you sign up for a meeting. At this meeting, you'll hear more about the foster care licensing process in your own community and state. You'll fill out quite a bit of paperwork, and our staff will respond to any of your questions or concerns. The licensing process looks a bit different in each state, but the basic steps are the same. We mentioned some of them in an earlier video. You'll need to pass a comprehensive background check, which will include a look at your finances as well as your housing situation. This might feel a little invasive, but it's an important part of ensuring that every foster home is safe and appropriate for the children we serve. Bethany's staff will give you detailed information on exactly how to fill out the paperwork and whether your background, finances, and housing situation meet the licensing requirements in your state. You will be required to attend a thorough training course through Bethany that covers all the topics we've discussed in this series, but in much more detail. You'll be trained in practical strategies to care for children who have experienced intense grief and trauma. You will also learn more ways to connect with children across cultural and language differences. Bethany's staff will guide you through all of your roles and responsibilities during a foster placement and explain how we will support you. The length of the licensing and training process depends on a lot of factors, and it differs from state to state. On average, the process will last 3 to 6 months. Let's talk about one more essential part of foster care: building a community of support. Foster care is a lot of work. At moments, it might feel overwhelming, but successful parents know they can't do it alone. They rely on a community of people around them who are ready and willing to help them and the children they serve. For many caregivers, this is a close family or friends who live near them, who can provide a meal, run errands, or just provide a listening ear on the tough days. Other caregivers have a community of faith that supports them. Whatever this looks like for you, the important thing is that you build this team of support before a child arrives in your home. I'll say it once more. Successful foster parents don't try to do it alone. They know when to ask for help. When we turn on the news these days, there's tragedy unfolding all over the world. It can be easy to feel powerless in the face of so much grief and pain. But by becoming a caregiver for immigrant and refugee children, you wrap your arms around a child who has been caught up in circumstances beyond their control. In a world that feels like things are falling apart, you can help a child feel safe and loved. In a world where refugees and immigrants are often pushed to the margins, you can show a child they deserve love and respect. You may not change the world, but you will change the world of a child who needs you. That's what it means to be a foster parent. If you're ready to take the next step toward becoming a foster family, please go to bethany.org/short-term-foster to get started. And thank you so much for joining me in this series.